Your hardware wallet is not turning on. Maybe the screen is blank. Maybe the device is unresponsive. Maybe it got wet, dropped, or simply stopped working after years of use. And now you are wondering whether the Bitcoin inside it is gone. Here is what you need to know, and why this situation is almost certainly not what it feels like. I'm Sats, and today we're making this situation actually make sense. Let's keep it simple. Before anything else, the single most important thing to understand. Your Bitcoin is not inside the hardware wallet. It never was. Your Bitcoin is on the Bitcoin blockchain, which exists across thousands of computers worldwide and has no relationship to the physical condition of your device. The hardware wallet never stored your Bitcoin. It stored the private key that gives you access to your Bitcoin. And here is the critical point. That private key was encoded into your seed phrase when you first set up the device. The seed phrase is a complete backup of the private key. As long as you have your seed phrase, you have everything you need to restore your wallet on a new device and regain full access to your Bitcoin. A dead hardware wallet is not a lost Bitcoin situation. It is a hardware replacement situation. Let me walk you through exactly what to do. Step 1. Locate your seed phrase. Before you do anything else, find the piece of paper where you wrote down your seed phrase during setup. It is 12 or 24 words in a specific order. If you stored it correctly, it will be offline, written on paper or preferably stamped on a steel plate, in a safe location away from the device itself. If you cannot find it, do not panic yet. Check everywhere you might have stored it. A safe, a filing cabinet, a fireproof box, somewhere you considered secure at the time. If you genuinely cannot locate it, we will come back to that scenario. Step 2. Get a new hardware wallet. Order a replacement. If you were using a ledger, order another ledger. If you were using a Trezor, order another Trezor. You do not have to use the same brand if you prefer to switch, as seed phrases generated by standard BIP39 compatible wallets are generally portable across compatible devices. But sticking with the same brand keeps the restore process straightforward. Always order directly from the manufacturer or an authorized retailer. Never buy a second-hand hardware wallet or one from an unverified seller. The risk of a compromised device is not worth any saving. Step 3. Restore your wallet using your seed phrase. When the new device arrives, set it up and choose the restore option rather than create a new wallet. The exact wording varies by device, but you are looking for something like restore from seed phrase, recover wallet, or import existing wallet. Enter your seed phrase words in the exact order you originally wrote them down, all 12 or 24 words. In order. Spelling matters. One wrong word will produce an incorrect wallet. Once the seed phrase is entered correctly, the device will derive your private key and reconnect your wallet to the Bitcoin blockchain. Ledger Live or Trezor Suite will then sync with the blockchain and your full balance will appear. Your transaction history will appear. Everything will be exactly as it was before the device failed. The device was never the wallet. The seed phrase is the wallet. A new device is just a new way to access it. Now let me address the harder scenario. What if you cannot find your seed phrase? This is the situation where the outcome is potentially more serious. Without the seed phrase, restoring a hardware wallet is not possible through any normal recovery process. The seed phrase is the only backup of the private key. There is no secondary recovery mechanism. Before concluding the seed phrase is gone, be systematic. Check every location where you might have stored something important. Safe deposit boxes, filing cabinets, envelopes stored with other documents, anywhere that felt secure at the time. If you stored your Bitcoin on Ledger and used the Ledger Recover service before the device failed, you may have a cloud backup option available. Check your Ledger account for this. Not everyone uses this service, and it has privacy trade-offs that are worth understanding, but if you enrolled in it, it may provide a path to recovery. If none of these options apply and the seed phrase is genuinely not findable, the situation is serious. Bitcoin security does not have a customer service escalation path. The private key is the only credential that matters, and the seed phrase is the only backup of it. This is not a failure of Bitcoin. It is how Bitcoin's security model works. The same design that makes it impossible for a government or company to seize your Bitcoin also makes it impossible for anyone to recover it without the seed phrase. That trade-off is worth understanding before it becomes relevant. Here's what this situation should prompt every Bitcoin holder to do right now, regardless of whether your hardware wallet is currently working perfectly. Check that your seed phrase is written down correctly, in the right order, and stored somewhere secure, offline, and accessible to you or someone you trust. If you are not completely certain it is there and correct, make sure you know how to restore it before you ever need to do it in an emergency. A small amount of time now prevents an irreversible situation later. The hardware wallet is replaceable. The seed phrase is not. Here is the short version. A dead hardware wallet does not mean lost Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin is on the blockchain. The device stored the key, not the Bitcoin. If you have your seed phrase, recovery is straightforward. Get a new device, choose restore, enter your seed phrase in order. Your full balance returns. If you do not have your seed phrase, the situation is more serious. Check every possible location before drawing conclusions. If you use Ledger Recover, check your account. If the seed phrase is genuinely gone, recovery through normal means is not possible. The hardware wallet is replaceable. The seed phrase is not. Check yours is stored safely before you need it. If you want to understand exactly what a seed phrase is, how it works, and how to store it properly so this situation never becomes a permanent problem, the video on Bitcoin private keys covers all of that. It is the foundation that makes everything in this video make sense before it happens. Watch that next. Stack smart. Stay curious. See you in the next stack.